Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
I did that. I declined it for you. Yeah, you got the rock, bro. You got the rock. Nah, I know you.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Ohio! Let's go! What? 90!
Keep trying to get this shit, bro.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight
Charles
to learn
Clay,
how to do it
what
without
are you doing out
holding.
there?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Keenum. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes looking for the, and that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Coach it up, you feel?
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I hear you.
Butker now
I slick kind of remember what you was doing last game, too.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And last time, interceptions,
exactly
so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in a run game. No gain.
I grabbed this squad
for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
We was already out of playoff contention. But I was like, all right. Okay, then. Roger. I ain't gonna let up on you. Still ain't no let-ups now. And you was Saints, man.
Now it's Keenum. He's going to air one out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was mine.
Off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. It's taken to the 26. 12 yards on the return that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
And now here comes Kansas City. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It would be ideal.
And he takes this up.
I saw Buddy just was like bogey. That nigga froze.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
Safety,
but they
all
want
that
it
safety
to be,
shit.
right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
You ready? But I'm asking you, bro, you rather I punt it? I'll punt it.
And honest Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep, Jalen Richard. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Lamar Miller, the 30, 10, and all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Lamar Miller, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Going up top.
Come on, Mahomes.
Falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep. Looking for Watkins, and it's
throwing that bitch high needle.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will set up shot at their own 46-yard line. Not that time for Watkins.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Miller. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
A complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
He finds Humphries. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. A first down carry now for Miller. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Bro, what is wrong with this nigga, bro?
The rookie had it and lost it there.
Throwing this bitch,
and it'll be 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. And now running right through it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now after the...
That shit is definitely going to happen, bro.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got him in. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Butker now
shit, that 10-yard trunk, that's what set it up, bro. Yeah, play action, bro.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
Bro, he just...
And 2 interceptions already
Hill, bro.
in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit.
He got that whole hand broken tackle.
He's got to be thinking about
broken
it, but
tackle,
most
bro. That's
of
the
the
story
ones,
of the play.
They find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
He playing with me, bro. Like Barry ain't going to break on it.
That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Bro, he just had a pick lag game. You really got slick save right there. I'm finna drive, go up 10 now.
Line of scrimmage again, the 25,
you know
2nd and 10.
You know what's up, man.
Back to the air. Keenum on 2nd down. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphries. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Keenum. He may try and run for this.
Wow.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Keenum. Setting up the screen for Miller. And down he'll go at the 25. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A great return there of 22 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this 1st quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And now out come the Bills. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st down, Keenum forced out to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Anthony Hitchens able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Bro, I just came straight off the edge, bro. I don't know what's happening, bro. I didn't, bro. None of that shit happened on my end.
Is Keenum. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Off the play fake, Keenum. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seen the ball so well and understanding where receivers are in positioning. Just watching him work with some great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Usually when I string,
1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. A 1st trip to the red zone for KC. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually
like a little
you have the defense
right
back on its heels.
They run with Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down, it's Hunt, and he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. They'll try to run with Hunt. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too caught.
How they attack him here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
It's multiple motherfuckers watching the screen, bro. You can ask them what's
able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I don't know what you're talking about,
when you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
It's caught. Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 50, it's Keenan.
That was my fucking
the field, but it's incomplete. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target, and it's second down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Give me that. Nigga.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended the last. And
everywhere.
Incomplete as well. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Barnes. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Throwing on first down is Keenum. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Give me that.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Get big. Grind it out. That's what you need to do. That's what we ain't gonna let you do. I feel you, bro. Bro, I don't know nothing about none of that extra shit, bro. I don't know nothing about none of that extra shit, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Keenum. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
You hit the little mini seam. That ain't up top. Good shit, bro.
McLeod,
Hit the
his
seam.
first
Good shit.
touchdown here of the
Good
new
shit.
campaign. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I'm Tom, nigga. I'm putting all type of... Ooh, shit.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
Oh, that shit over with.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Somebody finna cut you every time you run.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy
So
about
I don't
the
want to hear
three-point
nothing about
kicker.
how strong your
Exactly.
defense
You
is.
put it through the post, that's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Might score on this play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Mahomes. And
Come
it's
on,
knocked
Sammy.
away and incomplete.
Put every... I try to take a page out of your book.
Today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules.
He really...
See
I put
ball,
every right there.
knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken on the 25.
None of that going on.
A good return there,
Pursuit
17
game.
yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Get you a good set of plays. You need to score for half. And I get the route back. Better get you at least 3.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, Keenum. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On play action, now Keenum. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
We finna get the route
Feels
back.
like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Keenum. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Yeah.
So they
Where you see 4 people over there, what are you doing?
Connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
22. Roger.
On 2nd and 10, Keenum got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnes. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Every blade of grass. I'm going to make you earn every blade of grass.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, Keenum. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now we won't see a play
they
on
doing
1st down.
they
We're going to get a timeout
hold up. I ain't even picked no play.
As they'll stop
now
with
this shit
25
lagging, tripping
seconds to
right
go
here. I don't know what all this
number 1. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st. Now Keenum again. Buying time to his left.
Drop that shit.
He dropped it in the end zone.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force
Come on
force.
with it.
Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing
around.
the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Again, Keenum. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Reggie Ragland.
You tripping out, man. You tripping out there, bro.
Closing stages of the 1st half.
Bro, it wasn't no touchdown, bro. You just got blasted, bro. Like, your dude just dropped the ball.
15 seconds.
It said user hit stick, and you dropped the ball, bruh. User hit stick definitely popped up on the screen, man.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
This nigga out of here,
Now a timeout
man.
taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Please.
Mahomes, the first-year starter, moving the Chiefs right down the field. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, he stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Say less.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
Well, I was trying to launch that bitch. Good shit, good shit.
Visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Bro, you tripping though. You tripping though, bro. You tripping though, bro. You keep throwing the drags, and then now you in the red zone, bro. You in the box. Ain't no space for all that. You dump that bitch down real slow and lofty. You just lost it and in there, nigga. I came and snatched that bitch.
To begin quarter number 3. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance.
Then on that one though, I did thank you. I thought you had that, but bro, hit him.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
I don't know what you got going on that defense, man.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get
really
up to about the 31.
You see the play already. I was just saying.
To make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run again with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman.
Damn, bro.
Cut that bitch off. 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Hunt.
That nigga came in there.
Nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 40.
I see how you set up for the run play. I see how it
goes. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Kansas City.
No more.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
5 other cats around
now a
you,
hand
bro.
off to middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of
Whatever
scrimmage.
makes you feel better.
On the stop, Breeland speaks.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
And some room to
Go,
run
this
now.
suck-ass shit.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up
bro.
first downs.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And nearly another interception.
Come on with it, boy.
They've been around the
While
ball
you're
all
playing, bro.
game.
All right.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's
Yeah,
that?
about to be
It wasn't
6.
an interception.
Wow.
Quick.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Keenum now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. And it's 3rd down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
What happened to that? It never happened again,
Getting 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I made sure that shit happened.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front,
I wanted to happen
really well
again
done.
and again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chain.
Override that nigga.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
What?
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it 2nd down.
Come on,
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Real shit, though. That's the team I had before I switched to the Chiefs. I couldn't do nothing with them, bro. Like, real shit. I ain't no cap. Commission let me trade. I'm like, man, ain't nothing else open. You get something else.
The Chiefs on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break out 4th. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there, but let's just say it's not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Bro!
There's
Do
no
you see this shit, nigga?
This
What the fuck is going on,
and
nigga?
to get a return like that to start things off,
Bruh.
that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This shit crazy, bro. Bruh. But listen though, bro. That's a linebacker, bro. And he hit his fair catch hand. He waving fair catch, it slapped him in the hand. You know that nigga catching on 0.
Let's go, let's go.
Play action. Now it's Keenum. Over the middle, complete. It's Barnes. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Shit. I love it.
A gain of 6 there
Ain't
on
gonna get nowhere with
first.
that shit.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle
Ain't
them
nothing
after the
working for
catch,
you, I guess.
inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll fake the give. Now Keenum.
Wow.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I don't know, bro. I think you might be trash.
The Bills on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
Right, 20, 22.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
22, 22, 22, 22.
Now Keenum, gotta have this one. He finds Humphries. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, Keenum eluding the pressure. And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game. At this stage in the 4th, they needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Breaks through the contact. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for KC. 53 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes now. Here, I think and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Carl Joseph. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Why did you use the calculator? I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a
if that's Drew Brees and Thomas, that's a touchdown.
What they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard. And
bruh, you might need to find you a Saints, nigga.
In a really bad way.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours.
Team is.
Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas.
At the same, on the same token, bro. I really ain't even been doing nothing too extravagant, though, bro. It's really been over for some time. Nigga, I'll score on this play.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Swings it for the pick. And a big
that shit be sounding good.
His guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
Smack that nigga again,
nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now here's Mahomes.
Bro,
and he whips that one incomplete there.
Wow.
His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes.
What the
It's
fuck, bro?
incomplete. Took a shot.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga. If what's happening to Meja right now been happening to all game, I feel for you, bro.
After this.
Neither one of them bitches was even close to being on target.
He's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Real shit.
And the Bills getting set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
He was with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know.
I was up. I just played, you know, a little conservative.
Situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Bro, I ain't throw no 7 interceptions, bro. I threw 3 interceptions, bro. You threw 7 interceptions. That's what happened.
Now is Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll
Bruh,
take it down shy of the 45 at
picks,
the 46. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th
Nah,
down.
you got more than that. I got 3 turnovers.
On
That's
3rd
it.
down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but
I
the
got
defense
4
got
fumbles
there
and all.
and finished it off.
They run for it with Hunt. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Kansas City.